Hi guys, welcome back to Cinema Troopers. I'm Patrick.
And I'm Josh, and this is our Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 review.
There's 1,000 of them, and 5 of us.
These odds are terrible. We need new odds.
What?
On May 5th, you only get one chance to save the galaxy twice.
Here you stand, a hero, a guardian of the galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy. Why would we be the Guardians of the Galaxy?
So stupid.
Yeah, so we'll start off just with our general thoughts, tell you what we thought of the film, and then go deep into sort of spoiler territory. We'll let you know when that happens, give our positive and negatives, and yeah. So, general thoughts, Josh?
Overall, I absolutely love the film.
Mhm.
I think if you love the first one, you're going to go in and have a great time with this. Not such a linear story as the first one,
Mm-hmm.
but nonetheless, I still absolutely loved it. Had a great time, and it's just a really fun film. I think it's just great to spend time with these characters again.
Yeah, I totally agree. I really enjoyed it. At the moment, I'm thinking maybe I enjoyed it more than the first one.
Yeah, me too, I think. Yeah.
But then again, I've seen the first one like at least 5 times.
Yeah.
So this is fresh. So I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I think maybe it wasn't as funny as the first one.
Yeah.
But as you said, yeah, the story wasn't as linear, and I preferred that. It wasn't as predictable as the first one. Yeah, and I preferred the story definitely.
I heard that a lot of people are saying that they don't feel it's as good as the first one, but I can't. For me, I can't see
Yeah.
why people would think that. Really, I can understand that there's not such a clear-cut story, but
Yeah, but that might be something that changes after a few watches. We might be like, oh, it's boring.
yeah,
I don't know. But at the moment, I feel like
yeah, it was a really enjoyable time.
Yeah.
I felt.
yeah,
So a bit more detail.
yeah, right into the spoilers. I think.
Onto the spoilers. All right.
So if you haven't seen it, don't ruin it for yourself.
Don't go any
Come
further.
back, save this, continue watching after you've seen the film.
So negatives.
Yeah, start with negatives. I don't have very many negatives. As I said, I don't think it was as funny as the first one.
I think maybe the jokes fell flat sometimes as well. Like I think they tried to put some stuff in, and it wasn't as laugh out loud. As
Yeah,
it might be.
but what I think is good, and it's good they tried to do, is it felt like a lot of the humour was different to the first one,
Yeah,
which is
yeah.
good. They weren't like the first one everyone loved, let's do the exact same thing. The characters were the same, but some of the humour was very different,
Yeah.
which is good because they
Yeah.
tried it. And a lot of it was hilarious. Like there
Mm.
were some sequences I just couldn't stop laughing. But I just feel like the first one I was continually laughing. Not enough Groot in it for me.
No,
I don't think he was in it
agree.
enough. Yeah, what about you? Negatives?
I agree with the lack of Groot. I think that there was quite a bit of him there, and he was utilised really well. But you just want more, don't you? You want more with
I
Groot,
feel like
'cause
it was difficult because he was so small. It's like there were kind of restrictions of what he could do.
Definitely.
And
There was some really funny sequences with him though. He was hilarious at the time.
yeah, he was, but I feel like a lot of his best scenes we'd seen in the trailer maybe.
Maybe.
Like the
Yeah.
bits where he goes sort of mental and throws his arms out.
Mm.
That wasn't really a surprise, could have seen in the trailer. You know?
I think negatives. I mean, I guess you could say that it's sort of a negative that there's not such a clear-cut plot, but I mean that's nitpicking. I mean, I think this is a fantastic film and a really fun time. So
I
there's
think
not many for me.
for me there were a couple of sort of like plot points that I thought ruined it a little bit. Like the whole thing with Star-Lord's dad, Ego. By the way, I think great performance by
Kurt Russell.
Kurt Russell, brilliant. And the way he played the character, you're like, oh, he is like Star-Lord. Like they were very similar, like quite egotistical. Pardon the pun. But yeah, I feel like the sequences on the planet, they explain that Ego is the planet and that body he's just sort of just created for himself. So then why then, when they're on the planet, he can just control everything and just stop them rather than having to have little bits and then he can be put to sleep because he is the planet. Do you know what I mean? I felt like he should have been able to do anything. But I guess then it would have just been too easy for him and there would have been no story.
Yeah.
That's, again, nitpicking. And also, towards the end, where it's like, oh no, Star-Lord's left on the planet, he's going to die. With films like this, when they try and do that, you're like, he's not going to die, he's the main character. You know, like, and you know he's not. And also the fact that we know he's been on the set of Avengers Infinity War.
That's true.
And it reminds me very much of, spoilers for Batman v Superman here, so, yeah, it reminds me of Batman v Superman. At the end, Superman dies. Oh no. But you're sitting there thinking, no, he's not dead. He's going to come back, and then, sure enough, the dirt rises, whatever. But yeah, they're my main negatives. I think nothing really else that bugged me. No major things that annoyed me.
I do agree with what you said about Ego. I think they did a big job to try and explain his sort of his story, like his backstory, like where he came from and how he originated, and explain how he met with Star-Lord's mother and everything like that. Like that's a big task to, I think, explain. And
yeah, I think they did.
I think they did, pretty well with that, to be honest. I mean, negatives. There's not too many.
Although you say that, like the whole scene where he was explaining to his son, Star-Lord, he was, and he went around all the different pods. It was almost like he was clicking through it, like PowerPoint presentations. Like, but I mean, this is one scene that happened. This happened.
It probably was because of all his other children. He probably did the same thing to all.
Yeah, I guess so.
So it probably was
to like get them in and
positives.
The thing that you said might be a bit of a negative. I thought was a positive. The story. I think the story is much better than the first one because you didn't know where it was headed. The first one was very predictable. It was like, right, they're fighting Ronan. You know they're going to sort of come together as a team towards the end, and they're going to fight good for evil at the end. But this, it was like the characters already established. You didn't really know who the bad guys were. You're like, oh, and then you find out Ego's kind of the bad guy. But then you have characters like Nebula, who's kind of bad, but oh, she's good. It was just more complex, but not too complex. I liked it.
I think it feels more like, it's not like an origin story, and it's just a fun adventure and something quite crucial to Peter Quill's story, and you're just on a great time with these characters, and that's a big positive for me because like these characters are so much fun, right? I mean, you know, they're all so unique, and it's they really do complement each other. And it feels like a very family driven piece as well, doesn't it? Yeah. They're all intertwined. And
it's all of them have like family kind of issues because it's like Nebula and Gamora sisters. You have Drax, his family were killed. And then you have Star-Lord and his dad. So they're all family.
And you have Rocket Raccoon just sort of trying to come to terms with actually like.
And how they're sort of saying they are a family themselves. So family is a massive theme in it.
I mean, I thought the film was beautiful as well. All these effects were amazing.
Yeah, that's one thing that got me that I wasn't expecting. Some of the visuals were like, whoa, I've never seen that before. Yeah. Like, a lot of people say that about Doctor Strange. They're like, oh, Doctor Strange is so out there, like all the visuals are crazy. And I thought, yeah, kind of. But I felt it more in this film, which is weird. I feel like James Gunn's constantly pushing it. Like the scene where they were hopping through the whatever it is they're doing, hopping through to the different
time warp, the space warp,
Like, and their faces were going crazy. I was like, I've never seen this before. Good. This is weird.
It really was.
And a lot of the visuals on Ego's planet when they were fighting each other, I was like, this is so unique. I felt like a lot I hadn't seen before, and that brings me back to that hopping thing. That concept to me felt very unique. I don't know if it's been used in other sci-fi before, but quite often I feel like you watch films and it's kind of like the go-to is somewhere between Star Trek's warp drive and Star Wars hyperspace. That is their sort of travel. If they need to get somewhere quick, that's what they do. But the concept of hopping, like the art and how it was almost like created these like portals. I don't know. I just thought it felt very unique, and I really like that.
I think that whistle and the arrow and you just saw how powerful he is. You really did, and it was great.
And it didn't get old because we saw it in the first one, and then when it went dark, that was cool.
That was incredible. One of the best sequences ever. I love seeing him and Rocket team up. I think it's a shame that they lost him at the end.
Yeah.
I mean, it made sense, and it was quite emotional. I know. A few tears in the cinema, but I think it did definitely emotionally connect with the story, which was good. So it made sense, and they did that plot point of it's been by your side the whole time, sort of well,
and it was good because it's almost like not quite a redemption story, but he sort of redeemed himself at the end, and it's like actually that they had been there for each other their whole lives, really.
So they really did care about him.
Yeah,
so that was really great.
Another positive we can't avoid, the music.
Yeah, the opening sequence.
Yeah, I was going to get to that later, but yeah. Yeah, so
really
good.
is amazing.
And just the music throughout, I think, like, great choices again. And what I liked about the first one is there were a couple of songs that I knew and I was like, oh, I love this song. But then there was a handful of songs that sort of represented the era that I hadn't heard before. And it was the same with this one. Obviously, Mr. Blue Sky I know and I love. But there are other ones that I was like, this is really catchy, but I'm not sure I've heard it before.
Yeah. I loved the opening song and the opening sequence. I just thought it was so funny and it was so well done.
Yeah.
Great introduction back to these characters. So that was a real positive for me.
Also, I think the David Hasselhoff cameo.
Yeah,
brilliant.
So
he just like popped. It was like
so
this could have been a film I chose. Whatever that was. That actually, and it makes sense in the story.
Yeah.
And Stan Lee's cameo, of course, how he was kind of
Rocky. We'll get Rocky in there.
Yeah. Sylvester Stallone. That's weird. But because it was such a small role.
Yeah.
But I feel like he's going to be in more.
Post-credit scene.
Yeah, I don't really know what that means.
Yeah,
but
me neither. Adam Warlock in the post-credit scenes.
Yeah. I'm a bit disappointed that none of the post-credit scenes were actually a tease to one of the upcoming films, like majorly. I thought we would see something Thor Ragnarok, or maybe Black Panther or something. I don't know, but they're all fine. And then there was another Howard the Duck cameo. Wasn't there?
That was funny.
That was really funny.
So, overall score.
Well, first off, favourite scene.
Favourite scene. I would say maybe Rocket taking on all the Ravagers. I really enjoyed that.
Which bit?
Rocket Raccoon when he was taking on all the Ravagers, when he was hiding in the trees.
Yeah. That was really cool. That was quite funny as well.
Clever as well.
Mine, the opening sequence. Well, not the opening sequence, the title sequence. Because I remember the first one, and when we rewatched it again earlier, the first one, with Star-Lord walking in and dancing and like singing into the alien and like kind of in an Indiana Jones sort of setting. It's one of my favourite sort of opening title sequences ever.
Yeah.
And then I watched this and I was like, you've topped it. Like I prefer it. I just can't. I don't get how that little tree thing has so much character. I don't know if Vin Diesel himself mocapped it or what, but it's just like there's so much character there, and it was all this shit was going on behind him, and he was just so fun. I was pretty much constantly laughing through that whole scene.
The Ravagers felt like a bit of like a mixture between like Pirates of the Caribbean at times, like the Ravagers, and like it felt like that in space.
Well, I suppose they are pirates, aren't they?
Yeah. So no, that was really cool. Like I said, overall score.
So my overall score. Oh, I haven't even thought about this. You go first.
I'd give it a solid 8 out of 10 Troopers.
I think I will give it a 7 out of 10 Troopers, which I think that's the first time we've got given different scores for it. Yeah, I don't know. I really, really enjoyed it, but it's not like. I feel like if I watch it 2 more times, I might be a bit bored of it. I don't know.
Yeah, but it was really fun, like for a first time, and like, it was great.
Yeah,
it was good, fun cinema, and it did continue the further side of the Marvel cinematic universe. So that was good.
Yeah. So it's 3:30 in the morning. Today we rewatched Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1. We saw the midnight showing of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Filming this, probably going to go to sleep now.
Yeah, so that was our Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 review. We hope you liked it, and please leave a comment down below with all your thoughts, comments, and anything else you want to say.
Be sure to follow us on Twitter and Instagram. We're all here.
We'll see you for the next review.
See you later. Hey guys, welcome back to Cinema Troopers. I'm Josh. What the fuck? I think I was thinking ahead, so I was like, I'm Patrick. I'm Josh. That's what's coming next. That was really weird. That wasn't even on purpose.
That needs to go.
It is 3 a.m.